Hi, in today's class, we will see what we do in budget pacing when handling the client's accounts. Every month, client provides us a budget where we utilize it for our accounts. You need to develop a strategy to spend that budget effectively. You need to allocate that budget to each of the campaigns, that is search, shopping, display, video, demand gen. Whatever the campaign types that you are using in your accounts, you need to develop a strategy so that the budget can be split effectively in between those campaigns in order to increase the performance, right? Also, you need to allocate what percentage of the budget goes to Google Ads and Microsoft Ads. So the percentage varies from type of the client you are handling, type of the business they are doing, and the marketing team that you are dealing with. In this example, I will show you how to manage the budgets when you really take up the accounts. Okay, so let's take our own website, Paid Media Varsity, as an example. Let's assume that website, that is the Paid Media Varsity, is a e-commerce client. Okay, so for the current month, the client has provided a budget of 1,60,000 rupees or dollars, whatever the currency that you are in, you can assume that. The client has approved a budget of 1,60,000 rupees for the paid search, right? Before we go into it, I will tell you the structure of the account. For that account, we are handling both Google and Bing. And in Google, we are having search and shopping campaigns. We are not running any other campaign types. And in Bing, we are handling search and shopping. In shopping campaigns, we are having one performance max campaign where we are targeting top 500 revenue generating products. Okay, so let's start. So I'm going into the Excel and let's prepare a template in order to track the spends. So yeah, it is Excel, right? Nice. So let's take a sheet and let's put our numbers here. What is the budget? Current budget is 1,60,000 rupees. So let's put this in the currency format, right? And the target is 4 ROAS. Client has provided a target of ROAS 4. Okay, equal to 4. So out of this 1,60,000 rupees, Google has a budget of 80%. Okay, for Google Ads, we allocate 80% of the budget. So what will be the 80% of this 1,60,000 into 80%, right? So it will be 1,28,000. And for Bing, it is 20%, right? So the 20% will be like, so the total budget minus and the Google budget, the remaining will be 32,000 rupees, right? And for Google, we have two campaign types that we are running, right? One is search and another is shopping. For search campaigns, let's allocate 70% of the Google's budget, and for shopping, let's allocate remaining budget, right? So let's take it for the Google. Let's merge this, and for shopping, so this is for Google, right? Ads, and this is for search. It is 70% of the budget, right? And let's go for Google budget and 70%. Let's go. Okay. And for shopping, it is 30%, right? Nice. So the total budget minus search budget, that will be the remaining, right? This is for the shopping. Similarly, let's go for the Bing as well. So in Bing, what happens, what we are doing is, so we are giving only 20% of the budget, right? We are not separating any new budget for shopping. So just make sure that for Bing, whether you are pacing in a correct way at the overall account level or not. That's it. Okay. So for Bing budget is 32,000 only, right? Just make sure that you are pacing at overall level, that's the account level. Okay, that's it. So these are the numbers, right? Let's prepare a template so that you can track them effectively. Okay, so let's revise once. The current budget the client has provided for paid search, it is 1,60,000 rupees, and the client has given a target of ROAS 4. Okay, and out of this current budget, 80% of the budget goes to the Google ads, that is 1,28,000, and 20% of the budget goes to the Bing ads, and that is 32,000. And out of 80% of the Google ads budget, so out of 1,28,000, again 70% of the budget goes to search campaigns, that is 89,600 rupees, and 30% of the budget goes to shopping campaigns, that is 38,400 rupees, right? And for Bing ads, it is 32,200 rupees. We are not separating any budget for search or shopping campaigns. It is up to you whether you want to separate it or not, but here I am not going to separate it. I just want to make sure that I am pacing at an overall level for the account, for the total account. I just want to make sure that whether we are pacing correctly or not. That's it. Okay. So let's build a template here. I'm going here and let's take this as daily spend. Daily spend, right? In this way, and let's take it here as Google search, right? And let's take it here as date. What is the current date? So here spend and revenue, right? And here let's take it as ROAS. What is the ROAS? Nice. Like this you can build. So this is one example that I am sharing with you now. You might see some advanced templates as well, but this is a basic template that will help you like a foundation for your future learnings. Okay, this is for search, right? So let's format it properly, and this is date. Nice. And let's give it here as Google shopping. Okay, and here spend, revenue, and here it is ROAS. Nice. So let's format it again. Okay, so next is the Google total, right? These are the same. This will be for total, and here let's merge them again. So next is Bing, and copy here, paste, right? And here total, copy and paste. Let's merge this, formatting. Make sure you give proper formatting. Okay, it will help you to distinguish between the channels. And for the current month we have 30 days, right? So this is the September month, and here we have 30 days. Let's take it up. So today's date, so the first date will be 9 month, and first date and 2024, right? So it should be for 30 days, as we have 30 days in the current month. Nice. So you see here 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so it is not formatted correctly. Let's take this format. The first date will be 1, and the month will be 9 and the date will be 2024. Okay, so let's drag it. Yeah, you see 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Yeah, these are correct now. It should be till 30th. Nice. So let's decrease the size of this sheet. Let's take it as 90. Adjust the columns, remove unwanted columns. Okay, so we have successfully done this, right? And let's format it properly still. Okay, so before that we also want totals, right? So here let's give it as total. Okay, and here let's format it. So let's give this borders, similar way here as well. Okay, like this. Nice. So we have done this correctly. So now what we have to do? We have to have a overall picture of the pacing. So for that, what we will do now? We will create another table at the side here. Okay, so let's go for it. So it is first Google search, right? We want few numbers before that, right? So the numbers are like, what is the budget for the respective segment? Okay, budget, and what is the MTD cost? That means month to date cost. And what is the budget remaining, right? That means after utilizing the budget for the MTD, what is the remaining budget for the rest of the month? Okay, so what is the run rate? What is the run rate? That means how much we are spending per day, and what is the remaining budget per day? Budget per day. That means what amount we need to spend per day for the next coming days or for the rest of the month, right? So let's keep this, let's merge this, okay, like this. All borders, this will be nice. And similarly we do it for all the campaign types if we have budget. Okay, let's go here and do it for Google Shopping as well. Google Shopping. So copy and paste. Let's merge this. Nice. Like this. Okay, and next is the total, right? And like copy and merge. Next is the Bing. And merge and center. Next is the total. Copy and paste here. Merge and center. That's it. So again, let's format this properly. Nice. Yeah. Super nice. So we also want the data for the date range that we are handling now. So for the current month, it is number of days is 30 days, right? So let's take these numbers. We also want these numbers, okay? So these are like, you know, uh, what are the number of days for the current month. So for it, what you should have, current month start date, okay, and current month. So this is only a simple format. You can build as per your like, okay. Current month, end date, like this, and days so far. That means the number of days that we have completed. Days in the current month, right? And days remaining. That is the number of days that should be completed. Like this, right? And let's say the current month start date is 1/9/2024. That is first date, September month 2024, right? So the current day is, today it is 3, right? 3 September 2024, and the end of the month is, it is 30, right? 30 September 2024, right? So what are the number of days that we have completed? So how will you do it? So to automate this, you can use formula like this. So you can simply select the current date minus the start date. That's it. So we have completed 2 days, right? So the current date is 3. That means we have completed 1 and 2, right? And what are the days in the current month? Either you can simply enter a number of days in the current month like this, okay? So just enter the number here, just a number, or you can automate this as well with the formula. That is, with the help of you select the current month end date minus start month, start date plus 1. You see, we will get the number of days like this. So it is up to you how you want to do it, okay? It is just a number, no specific format. And remaining days, what will be the remaining days? It is like the number of days in the current month minus the number of days that we have completed. So we still have 28 days in the current month, right? Let's format it again. So let's format this properly so that it will look very good, okay? Okay, total, right? And let's take them as well. So let's go for the Google search with blue. For shopping, let's go for orange. For total, let's go with blue again, and here you can have this green color, and totals again you can go with the blue. So it is up to you. I'm just giving these colors randomly, okay? And in the view, just unselect this grid line. See how good it is looking now, right? It is looking very good, right? So now we have to calculate the numbers. So before going that, let's add all the formulas here, okay? So the formula here for the ROAS is, if error, conversion value, that is revenue divided by cost, comma 0, right? So let's go here and control D. So here it is total, right? So what should be the total? Is equal to sum of all these spends, right? Enter. And similarly for the revenue as well, you can simply drag this beside, okay, like this. And similarly for all these campaign type tables, we have to do it, okay. And let's do it, okay. So it is if error conversion value by cost comma 0, and go for the totals as well, and it is sum of the totals, like this, and you can drag it like this. So this is total, right? So for this what you can do, so it is if error for the ROS calculation by cost comma 0, and let's go for bottom again, control D, same here also same, but so it is sum, okay, enter, and here drag this, and as this is a total one, we can simply add these two spans, okay, plus this, that's it, like this, right? And this is for revenue and revenue, so you can do like this, right? So next is the Bing. So for Bing we have to enter spends manually, so similar to what we have discussed here, or sometimes in the advanced report you will see automating these cells as well, so those you will learn only by experience, okay. So take this as a foundation for your learning, okay. And if error conversion value by cost comma 0, nice, okay. And now we have to do for sum if, no, only sum, right, and drag it aside, okay. And here same, if error revenue by cost comma 0, nice. And here it is sum, so sorry, it is sum, right? Sum, and yeah, and drag it like this. We have to build the formulas, so it is total, right? So for total what we can do, we can have a Google total plus Bing spend, right? And for revenue we can have Google revenue total plus Bing revenue, and drag control D, that's it. So we have successfully added the formulas in all these cells, right? And here we need to add the formulas again. So what is the budget for Google search? So the budget for Google search is, here we have discussed it, right? It is 89,600. So it is 89,600, right? And what is the budget for shopping campaigns? That is Google shopping. It is 38,400, right? So it is, let's enter manually, 38,400 equals 0, right? And the total, this is the total, right? Nice, 1,28,000. And the budget for Bing, it is 32,000, right? And here it is Bing plus total 1,60,000 is the total budget that we have discussed, right? And let's give it as a currency format, right? And currency format, nice. So what is the MTD cost? So MTD cost, you can give it from here, you can keep equal to, you select this one, okay. Similarly, the MTD cost for Google Shopping, it should be from here, right? So budget pacing is only about the spend, okay. So the name itself says, right, budget, that means you are monitoring the budget the client has provided, that's it. How you want to effectively utilize it on a day-to-day basis. And for Bing, it should be MTD cost from here, right? And for total, it should be MTD cost from here. So again, I am telling you, you can build this template as per your liking, okay. But this is a basic template that we are building now to give you an idea, okay. So the budget remaining, the formula will be the total budget minus MTD cost, right? So the total budget minus MTD cost, total budget minus MTD cost, right? Again, the total budget minus MTD cost, same as well. So what will be the current run rate? The formula is MTD cost divided by the number of days that we have completed. This is the current run rate, okay. MTD cost divided by number of days completed. So MTD cost divided by number of days completed, okay. Same here, MTD cost divided by number of days completed, MTD cost divided by number of days completed. Yeah. So next is, what is the amount of budget we need to spend for the rest remaining days? Because what happens, in reality, you don't spend exactly what is the amount that you have planned here. As I told you, Google will spend 2 times of the budget that you have given to the campaigns if the campaign is performing well, right? Sometimes you might spend higher and sometimes you might spend lower. So based on all this MTD cost, you have to calculate what is the budget that you need to spend from tomorrow onwards per day, so that you don't spend extra budget for the whole month, okay. So what is the budget remaining per day? So it is the budget remaining divided by the days remaining, okay, like this. So the budget remaining divided by the days remaining, same here as well, budget remaining divided by the days remaining, the budget remaining divided by the days remaining. So I hope you are getting the picture now, what we are doing here, and days remaining. Like this, you can build the template for tracking the spends on the daily basis, right? So here we have successfully added all the formulas for all the sales and all the campaign types, right? So we have also added the budgets, we have also taken the dates, everything is done, okay. So I hope you watch this lesson once again in order to get an idea of how to build a template if it comes to your case, okay. So in the next lesson, we will see how to optimize the campaigns based on the daily spends and the client target. So here let's take the client target as well, okay. So the target the client has given us to is ROAS 4, right? equal to 4. So just remember this one, okay? In the next class, we will add some data to these cells, okay, to these channels, and we will see how to optimize the campaigns, okay? So I hope you have understood this lesson of building the template in order to track the daily spends. So this is very important, very crucial task that everyone should know when it comes to handling the budgets provided by the client, okay? So we will meet in the next lesson.